channel. This is Donnie, and you're watching Diamond Painting by Donnie. So, look what came today. This is an Easy Whim monthly subscription box. I'm not sure if this is my long-awaited April box or if it's the August box. Today is August 7th, so it very well could be August, but we're going to open it and find out right now together. So it doesn't have the padding on it, so that's what's making me think that it might be my my April box, because for a while there with the material shortages, they weren't able to put the padding in. But from the email that I sent them after my last video, they did say that, you know, there was, of course, material shortages, and they would be getting back to having them the way they were before soon. Also, another observation is it's the larger box, and I'm not sure if they were switching to the smaller boxes, but my July box was a smaller box. So that's another thing that I'm wondering about, if this could be the April box because of that. So let me just try and get this off. Alright, now I can get this bubble wrap off a little easier. And, I mean, if you watched some of my other unboxings that were prior to May's box, you'll see how they came with the styrofoam around the corners, and they were wrapped really securely. And, you know, this box doesn't seem to be too damaged, but my May box was extremely damaged. And I do like to reuse these boxes because they're very well made. This one doesn't have much damage. It just has a couple of indentations on the top, but that's about it. So that looks good so far. Now, I'll be able to tell which box this is as soon as I pull that little paper out, but I'm not going to read it because I like to be surprised as to what's coming in my box. Alright, so, let's see. This is my April box. Look at there, April box. So, I'm not going to look at the paper unless I can't figure out what something is. Alright, so let's just get a peek at what's inside. Oh, looks like fun. Alright, we'll start looking at things here. I will set this to the side though, because it does take up a lot of room. Let's peek at what this is first. Okay, it looks like it's a diamond painting pocketbook, but I don't think the diamond painting's on this side because there's no place to stick drills. Let me set this on the floor so we can get to it better. Alright. Yeah, Tesslynn likes these. I made one with the Beauty and the Beast rose under the glass dome for her. It was really bad quality glue, but she loves it. She keeps her money in there. Okay, so yeah, it looks like you diamond paint. I like this better, where you diamond paint it off of here and then you stick it onto here afterwards. So this would be a double-sided adhesive sticker. You drill it up and then you adhere it over the image here. So either that or, oh, it looks like you probably put it on the back side. So one side's diamond painted and one side is the image. Let's see if the instructions tell you. No, they don't tell you. Well, no, it does look like you're supposed to put it over the image that's already on here. But I myself will probably put it on the other side because it's the same either way. But where does the bone go? Oh, no? I really don't know. Maybe that's kind of curious because there's no spot for it. There's an image of this one here, but it doesn't show anything about where the bone goes. Maybe I'll send them an email and ask them. This is pretty cute. I would have loved to have gotten the Narwhal, though, or one of the princesses. But, you know, they don't know. I mean, it's really a kiddie, childish type product, so you would think that you'd be giving it to a child. And, of course, they don't know what your preference is, especially when it's, you know, random. More exciting new product series to be continued. So all of these down here, I don't know if they still have them, if they have them yet, or if they're coming. But there's some really cute ones. It says there will be a deviation between the products or accessories in the drawing and the actual object. The style and contents are subject to the actual objects for reference only. And this is the instructions. But like I said, I don't know exactly where that bone is supposed to go because it doesn't show it on this picture. I was thinking maybe it goes on here, but those are just eyebrows, I think. Yeah. Well, that's curious. Maybe you can just stick it in its mouth. Or maybe I'll put this on this side and then put the bone in his mouth on this side. There you go. Now, this is kind of cute. This, even though I won't use it myself, the toolkit here, it comes with wax and 2 trays. And it comes with this cute barreled pen. I mean, how cute is that? I can't use these thin pens unless I use maybe a gripper on it. But I might give this to Tesslynn. She would like it. She can use the thinner ones. So there we go. The colors, it looks like there are only 3 colors. There's white, black, and orange for the eyebrows. And that's it for this one. I have no idea why my dog is barking. She normally doesn't bark like that unless she wants... Oh, someone's at the door. Alright. Yep, someone's at the door. Probably another diamond painting delivery. Or something like that. Alright. So, just stick this... Alright, I'll be back once my dog is done. Alright, so here is the next object. Alright, I've done one of these. I did mine it's going to be for my granddaughter's, some pictures for her first year. This is the one I did. Okay, and this is kind of that leathery type material that you find on the journals. And it diamond paints on both sides. And you put pictures in it, so you can put quite a few pictures because it's double-sided. So let me look to see what this one is. Let's see, so it's got some flowers, same design on both sides. It came in really good condition. This one came in an envelope, so it was all bent up and damaged. I got that one from AliExpress. Let me see if the material is the same on the cover. This feels more like it's just a glossy cardboard material for this one, but it does also have the 4 different tabs to hold your pictures. You can put a matting in on the larger one or the smaller tab there, and then you can put your picture. Or you can put a picture with matting in there. You can do all sorts of things. So this is like the old style, you know, photo albums. People used to do that, you know. And on the other side has more as well. You just can't put one on the side here unless you glue it. So on these spots it's empty. But, you know, you could put it on a bookshelf, insert it like that, or you can display it, something like that. So I'm not sure if I will keep this one for myself or if I will include it in my giveaway. It does have some really pretty rhinestones. So this is going to be all rhinestone, just like that, my baby girl slippers. And let's just look at what they are here. Okay, we've got, oh, I love this type of the star drill. Someone was asking me in one of my comments from my last video what a special drill is. These are considered special drills because they're not your normal shape or size, or they're not shaped. They don't have the typical facet on the top. Like this has a star type facet, and this is just like a half opal, pearl, whatever. They are smooth. There's no facets at all. And this one, it does have facets, but they're different. They're different than the normal drill. And this has got like AB shine to it, or Aurora Borealis, kind of a rainbow look. And these are the rhinestones. Those are also, can be considered special drills. Some of the rhinestones you get, you have to look really close. They will have facets, like these have facets on them. Facets just means it's got different sides, different cuts to it, so that the light hits it and shines. And that's what makes them shine and glitter. When you see it sparkle, when the light hits it, that's because it's hitting the different edge of the facet. So these right here, I know, I'm not sure if this is a regular rhinestone. It looks like it is. But the rest of these here are all they're rhinestones. They're rhinestone drills. Sometimes you've got to watch on companies, they'll call them rhinestones when they're just the regular resin drills. But these are definitely the rhinestones. Really pretty colors. I mean, I really like doing this type of project because they're easy to work up, they're quick, and I sometimes just need a break from my bigger diamond painting, and so I'll just pull one of these out and do it, or I'll sit here and do something like this while I'm doing my editing my videos. So they're really good to have just for in between. I call them in between projects. And this one comes with one tray, some baggies, and a pink pen. Alright, I will get this put away, be right back. Okay, the third object is a clock. Shows on here. I have several clocks. I don't know, this looks very similar to one I have, but don't worry, I will find a good home for it if I don't choose to do it for myself. I do like they have everything you need to complete it. Sometimes I've actually ordered them and the clock mechanism was missing, or the hands were missing. So here are the hands to the clock, really elegant looking.
Hello.
And there's Tesslynn saying hello. They take a 1 AA battery, and yeah, this looks like the one that I have that glows in the dark. I'm not sure if this is luminescent or not, and I did find a way to find out. I learned how to do this. Okay, I got a flashlight on here, and I just need to put it over, and I don't know, this is really hard to tell if this is luminescent or not.
What's the luminescent smell?
Luminescent means it glows in the dark.
Oh.
So
Here, I could put
no, this one doesn't glow in the dark. It just kind of looks like it would. I did want to mention that when you go to work on this, it would be best to remove your clock mechanism. And you just do that by unscrewing this top piece here. And it's got a washer and a nut. And you just pull it out like that. And then I would make sure you put it back on the same way you took it off, so you can remember and you don't lose it. And I'm going to keep it in here with the hands. And no, I'm not. I'm going to put it in the box. But yeah, that's just my recommendation. I forgot to say that, so I just wanted to add that in there. So back to the video. To work on these, see, these are like really thick foam material, because if you can squeeze it and you can feel how it gives a little bit. I have done several clocks. I actually have them just hanging around my room. Some of them don't work. Some of the batteries died.
You finished my Hello Kitty clock?
I finished it about a year ago, Tesslynn.
Oh.
She's
I
not
didn't
very
know that.
observant.
But that was my clock.
I know, but you wouldn't work on it, so I finished it for you.
Because I was too tired. Well.
All right.
Oh, and fidget spinner. And
You showed that in my last video.
And fidget spinner. Not... Okay.
Thank you. I do have a problem with one that I have on my wall because it's kind of low on the wall. It's an owl that I did because it's like right behind my cart, my craft cart. It keeps getting bumped, and the hands, they bend very easy because they're really thin. So I have to be really careful about making sure that they don't get messed up, and so it can keep the correct time. But anyway, this has a lot, I mean a lot to drill on it. So this will be very colorful, very beautiful. And you know, like I said, I will probably work on this or something in between projects. I did buy a bunch of clocks one year to give as gifts for Christmas, and I never unboxed them, so I never gave them for Christmas. So this might be a good place for this one, is to give it to somebody as a Christmas gift. So that is the clock toolkit. Comes same toolkit from the last thing I opened. And let's look at these drills. Yeah, there's quite a bit in here. Alright, so the special shapes. Look at those pearls, those half pearls. They're 3 different sizes. Look at that. And they've got that pearlescence, you know, AB coating on them. So they look really cool. And you can obviously tell where they're going to be. 11 right here, and then the 10s in between. And I believe 9. No, 10. Oh, there's 2 bags of 10s. Okay, so there's 1 bag of 11 and 2 bags of 10s. So those go, and then there's more 10s that go in there. And then we have these special shapes. These are the half pearls as well. Half opals. I don't know. They call them half pearls, half opals. So these colors here are all half pearls. So they're rounded. They don't have any facets. There's a green, a red, and I'm guessing this is the same number. 2 white. Yep, those are number 7, which go around there. So there's a lot of white around the center. And then there's more 7s and 9s in there. And 8s. So all those big special shapes, you can tell because they have a bigger spot on the surface. So 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11 are all half pearls and special shapes. Number 6, there's 2 bags of that, and it's a purple. Really pretty. And those are rhinestones, so they have all the facets on them. And number 5 is this green here, both bags. And 4 is this color right here, really pretty blue. And then 3 is this gold colored rhinestone. And here's 2, which is a red rhinestone. And then 1 is a regular round drill. Yep, there are facets on them. I was just checking because they kind of look like they're rounded. But nope, they have facets. So there are a lot of drills to place. Really pretty, pretty colors. I do like this. I'm not a fan of green, which, you know, this looks like there's a lot of green because of this outer edge is mainly green, but I do love this design right there. I've become actually a diamond painting clock collector, as I was saying. So I don't know, I will end up giving it to somebody because of the fact that I just can't keep everything that I, you know, buy, because a lot of times I do buy it to give them as gifts. And my club boxes included. If I find something in it that I think somebody would like, or I want to give in a giveaway, I will do that. And, you know, for the money that I pay for this, it's like $65. If I were to buy these items separately from Easy Whim, it would be more than $65 worth of product. So, and I like getting surprises. So not knowing what I'm going to get, but knowing everything but one item most of the time is diamond painting related. But it appears, yeah, everything in this was diamond painting related this time. Because I have one more thing to show, and it's also diamond painting related. So that's really odd that there was nothing in here in this box that had nothing to do with diamond painting. So there you go. With the clock, I will probably work on this next as my project that I do in here. And next, what we have is more keychains. And yeah, some people say, what can you do with so many keychains? You know, it's like half the time I just like to do the diamond painting. And then, you know, Tesslynn loves to play with them. They do get broken. You know, I'll give them away. I don't mind. I don't mind having more keychains just because they're nice things to do, and I love the rhinestones that come with them. Same kit, even some baggies in that one. And here they actually have these clasp type key rings with the hook. I like to use those, even if I'm not going to use it as a keychain. I do like these clasp things on my keychains, and mine break, so these are really nice to have. They actually have the swivel on them too. So these are actually pretty nice ones. Let's see, these are birds. And sometimes I give them away in my giveaways.
This is a reminder.
Alexa, stop. Alexa, cancel. Jeez. And a lot of the time I will give these away in my giveaways. I'll just give a pack of the, if it's something I really don't care to do. And you never know. When I do my giveaways, a lot of the time I don't tell you what's going to be in it, but it is, you know, going to be stuff that has related to diamond painting. And some people are surprised. They're thinking, oh, I was just thinking I was going to get a pen from the shop, but wow, look at all the stuff she sent me. So, you know, it's a nice little surprise when you get a pack of keychains that you can work up. And these do have some really pretty gems that go on them. I'll show you. Oh, this is cool. They have googly eyes to go on them. Isn't that cute? Now, I've seen that one other time, and I think it is so cool and just adorable when they give them googly eyes. And let's see, they've got this special shaped sliver. I call this a sliver. And it's a really pretty light purple. And then there's this huge one. This one will just go on, let's see, this here. So that goes on both sides of this key ring. And then number 14 goes on this one, both sides. And then we have, ooh, look at that. Look how pretty that is. It's like an orange, pink, kind of changes color as you, that's what the thing about ABs is, it changes colors when you shift to a different direction. So these are orange with an AB coating, it looks like. And those go on, let's see. They go on two of them. They go on these two birds. And, oh, wow, look at that really thin sliver. That's a pretty blue. And, no, this is a teardrop. And here's a pretty blue sliver. And then we have a half pearl red. And then, oh my gosh, these are AB coated drills. All of these. Holy moly. I've never seen so many AB drills on a keychain. So we have a purple. And you can see that coating on there. Let me see as close as I can get. And it kind of shines. Kind of looks white. That's the AB coating that I talk about in a lot of, well, most of my Diamond Art Club videos. All of my Diamond Art Club videos have AB drills. And a lot of the time you can't see it because there's so many in the bag. But look at that. You can see that gorgeous AB coating. It makes it shine so much brighter in those spots. And look at the red. Wow, that's pretty. And the white. Gorgeous. And this blue. The AB coating on this kind of looks weird. It looks like it's kind of yellowish. Interesting. And then the yellow. Oh my gosh, that is so pretty. I'll probably do this one just so I can keep the leftover drills. Look at that. Alright. Well, are you guys ready to see the diamond paintings that it came with? I know I am. I will be back in a flash and we will take a look. Okay, let us see here. So the adhesive that they have on here is the newer stuff that they weren't using in, I don't believe May's box had this, but July's did. So this is the new, the newer packing company or whatever the place that they're using, or whatever, they're using the new style. This is, looks like it's a 30 by 40, or it's a, yeah, it's a 30 by 40. And here, this one is also a smaller size. This one got squished. I don't know how that happened. I mean, it was in a box and it was from the clock that was sitting on top of it and the fact that there were no cushions and something compressed on top of the box and squished this one. It has a lot of colors, but it looks like it's a 35 by 35. And then we have this one squished a bit too. My large one, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. I have a story to tell about this one. This one looks like it's a 40 by 50. Okay, so we're going to open them in this order, smallest to largest. Let's see, the toolkits. They don't have any multi-placers. Like I said, they had a shortage of materials, but I do have 3 kits here. They all have a drill tip, drill pin. This one has the pointy tweezers, but it's curved. It's the curved one, and they have the wider. Well, this one has the wider white tray and a piece of wax. This one has the smaller white tray, big piece of wax. The silver tweezers, which a little weird. It has actually a 4 thin placer and a 10 thin placer. And this tray is just like this one with no multi-placers. So a little bit different. This one, I'd rather have the bigger white trays, but I like having the multi-tips that they have in this one. Alright, so those are our toolkits. Here are the drills. Now, as you can see, they put them in baggies, so you can start drilling right away. And they're numbered. And then they have the name of the number of the canvas on them. But I do love how they are in individual bags. I know this is for the 40 by 50, I can tell. Yeah, it says it right there, too. And this is the 35 by 35. And this one's for the 30 by 40. Kind of get a glimpse at what colors are going to be in them. So I'm excited to find out what we got. move this box and let's start here. All right, get the tape off. And I don't want to have to cut the tape. I don't like cutting when it's this close to the canvas. But I'm going to pull off my fingernail polish if I pick at it. There we go. And they come with a foam roller inside, which I'm glad they had them in there because of the fact that they didn't have the foam on the outside of the box, because that's what saved these from becoming completely squished. All right, if I can find the image, which I think I can tell what it is, I will place it on the screen right here. Now what they started doing was putting the inventory sheet inside. Yep, there it is. So, yep, I almost ordered this too, because they sent me an email to choose some images to replace the ones from my May box that were too small. The images were way too much detail for a 30 by 40. So, but that is Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. Ah, that's awesome. I hope it comes out. I can't wait to see. So there's only 24 colors. It does seem like the key on here is pretty small. Let's see if I can get back to it. Yeah, so the key is pretty small. But you can kind of read it. But it is still pretty small. And the symbols are a little hard to read. So I'm so glad that they have these inventory sheets. And you know, I'm beginning to wonder if they just resent the April box to me because of the fact that this has all the newer stuff. Interesting. Foam roller. But no, because it did say that it was, the tracking number, it showed that it was shipped April 4th. And it just got to me August 7th. So yeah, this is what they did, but I don't, that's curious why May's box was the other style. Maybe they were boxed up before, I don't know. Might just have to stay a mystery. Alright, so here it has the nice inventory sheet. You can read the symbols clear as day. So this is what I would use for my, to do my, kit this one up. I would use this, make a copy, and make stickers out of them. Wow, they actually have the color. They have the color of the background because they don't have the, they have the symbol here and the color here. Oh, that's nice. So they separated it so you could actually read the symbols. Look at that. I like that. That's a good idea. All right, so let's open this up. And I'm going to do it like this so that I can kind of get it flattened as we open it. I just hook the curl under the edge of my table so that it's not folding up on me up here. And I love that it's only in one big piece. Oh, this is pretty thick, this cover paper. I'm worried about making stress bubbles, but it's not creasing it as I pull it back and pause, which I've had that happen on different brands, but no, it's not doing it to this one. It's not making bubbles as I pull it back, so. Oh, come on. Can't get that edge up. Okay, I'm pulling up the adhesive. Let's rub it down. I can't believe it's becoming, there we go. Couldn't get a hold of it. All right. So I'm going to pull this back almost all the way so we can get the curl out of the canvas. Wow, this is on there really good. So I do like this cover paper much better than the other stuff. I'm not pulling it off completely, but look at that. Okay, I'm gonna just get the curl out, because see, once I've done that, see, the canvas is flat, perfectly flat, so then I'll put the cover paper back over, and it keeps it flat compared to how curled it is before you do that. It's like magic almost. It looks like they it's because of it being curled, it pulled the cover this way, and so the adhesive is showing. But once I get this back, I bet you it'll cover it up after I put the cover back down. Oh, this is like surgery. I'm scared. I don't want to rip it either, because that happens more often than not. Well, more often than you'd think it would. Alright, there we go. So now that it's completely flattened, we can get a better view of our dragon. He's a cutie. Now, I'm not sure what this blue thing is here. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, and I can't tell from the image. Maybe once I get the one from offline, I'll be able to tell you what it is. Looks like a little baby elephant stuffed animal or something. But yeah, this looks so good. I am very pleased, and I'm glad I didn't choose this one, because I kind of figured they're running out of dragon and fairy diamond paintings, so I'm thinking that I figured I'm not going to order any that are dragon or fairy, because they'll probably send them in my box. Sure enough, wow, that is so pretty. I mean, yeah, it's pretty to me that it's so smooth and glossy. But look at the symbols. They're easy to read. They're very black, though. They're thick. So I'm glad they, for the most part, they're not similar to each other. I mean, we've got a square inside the circle for that color there. And I was going to say, if they have the circle inside of the circle, that might be confusing, but I'm not seeing that symbol. So yeah, that looks good. Really clear. Oh, this is going to be so cute to do. And I can tell you, there's going to be a lot of black and dark blue. So let's look at the drills on it really quick. Okay, so it still didn't go quite all the way, but I'd rather have a little excess glue than not enough glue on my canvas itself. It's almost like someone pulled it off and then re-put it back on, because it's hanging over a little bit on this side. Well, maybe I'll fix it later, maybe I won't. Either way, this is, I'm happy. All right, so let's look at the drills real quick here. It should be 1 through 24. I see the 24 right there. We're just gonna, I think they're in order, so we'll just flap them out here as I go. I'll zoom in so you can see them as we get to them. So there's 1, 2, and the big bag of number 3 of 3 tens. And here's 4. And you can see that there's just a tiny bit of these bright colors, because this is really a dark picture image. So yeah, here's a large bag. They do have DMC codes on here, so this is 819 or 823. Wait, no, 819 is the pink. Sorry, and then 823 is this dark blue. And then we've got a little bit of green, a little bit more than the others. 11. Look at that bright one. 12. And then some teal. And we got another pink. Cute baby blue. That's probably for that little thing in his lap. There's 16. 17. I know it's kind of hard to see with the glare. Here, I'll try and just give you a little peek of it before I lay it down. pretty mauve colors. And, oh, I love this blue. And there's another one of those pretty blues. And teal and another green. So they're all here. Super happy with this one. Gonna just clean this up and I'll be right back. Okay, we have our 35 by 35 here. Oh, I pulled the tape off. This is what I've always been afraid is going to happen, and it ripped the covering. So I'm going to have to be really careful when I go to remove it right there. In fact, I'll probably use this tape to hold it down. Now let me get this side, and I'll be a little more gentler. Oh, come on. There we go. And again, it's on a tube. Let's see. This image, oh, this is another one I almost picked out. So yeah, I know where this image is. So I will put a picture of what this is right here. And I'm going to try to get this. Oh, this might get wrinkled. And look at the cover is starting to wrinkle as I'm unrolling it. This is real. This one was really tight. All right. Got our paper right there. Let's go ahead and pull this cover back. I don't feel puckers, but hopefully these won't be wrinkled. It looks like it may have been wet at one point because see, it's separating here too. I don't know. But that's going to make it really hard to pull back. Okay, there we go. Got it. No wrinkles so far. Okay, that's good. Little rivers, but they're not affecting the glue at all. So gotta be careful right here. There we go. I got past it. Alright. Now let's pull this pretty thing back. This one's adorable. I'm gonna name it Peekaboo. Little child fairy playing peekaboo with a lightning bug. Oh my gosh, or firefly. Lightning bugs. I think lightning bugs and fireflies are the same thing. Oh, this is really hard to pull back. I feel a little tiny bubble right there, but that's no big deal, but it goes all the way across. I'll just fix it. I'm going to replace the cover here and then flip it around, and then I'll show the whole thing. This one was extremely curled. You can see how it's made these wrinkles in the canvas. That's what makes me fear that it's going to wrinkle on the adhesive, but yeah, it's a little wrinkled. But there's nothing I could do about it when they are rolled up. Another thing is that this was, it took 4 months to get here, so it was in that box, rolled nice and tight for 4 months. I like to release them when I first get them, so that, or as close as I can, so that they can relax and be flattened. See, the glue wasn't down all the way. It kind of lifted. that just makes me think it wasn't laid down completely when it was, because yeah, it's pretty bad wrinkled right here. But it's wrinkled, but they're little bubbles. They're not hard to fix. I just don't know why I'm having a hard time pulling it back this time. The glue is really sticky though. I put my hand on the edge here, and it doesn't want to let go. Oh, come on. There we go. It's really wrinkling up this cover paper. That doesn't really matter. It's just aesthetics. Visual aesthetics of it. But here we go. I'm going to look at the whole thing. Oh, it's sideways. So that's the little girl. Isn't she cute? Oh, maybe it's not peekaboo. She's got her hands over her mouth. Aw. But yeah, the bubbles aren't too bad. It's not something that I would complain about, because bubbles this tiny, I can just take my X-Acto knife to fix them. If you've never seen that before, you just take one and you lightly score the canvas where the bubble is, and that basically pops it. But go at an angle, and you don't press real hard. You're basically just cutting the adhesive so that it will flatten out. And now I can't even find where it was. I didn't go. Heard some people, they go the opposite direction too. And another thing people will do is take like a drill tip or something and then just kind of do this so it flattens it down. And let me check it. That's my husband turning the sprinklers off. And yeah, it's flat, nice and flat now, so I don't have to worry about my drills bubbling up after they've been placed. So that's just a quick and easy way to fix your bubbles on your canvas, especially if it's something that you've been waiting for a long time to do and you don't want to send it back or wait for a replacement. So yeah, there you go. And you won't be able to see it when the diamond painting is completed. But yeah, this one's super cute. I really like it, and I think the size is perfect for it. Same with the first one. I think that they'll both come out really nicely with the sizes that were chosen. Yeah, as far as May, when I did my unboxing, or my July one, I said I was going to contact the company. And I did, and I had a long list of issues that I had. And I actually, I don't know, he must have been pretty high up there. His name was Josh, and he went in detail and answered every single one of my questions and made it right. I replied back to him, giving him my choices, because he is replacing the 3 out of the 6 for those 2 months. So one of them from July, the big one that had the overlapping adhesive, and the 2 smaller ones from my May box that were just too pixelated to be able to see anything from them. So yeah, I was really surprised and happy to have gotten that response from them. So the colors on this, I'm not going to open it up, but you can see it's mostly greens and grays. There's a little bit of pink in there, and there's some yellow, a little bit of blue, lots of different shades of green, lots of foliage because she's in the forest. It looks like a little tiny bit of white. And let's see, how many colors are there? Yeah, there's not a ton of colors in this one either. There's only 25, and they did the chart the same way. where they put the color here and then the symbol there. So these will be great for kitting it up, to be able to see the two different, I mean, the color is almost precise to what color the drill is. That's really good. And, you know, again, they have DMC codes, and it's on the key. It's just really small, kind of hard to read. So thank goodness for the inventory sheet, right? All right, so let's put this one away, and we'll be right back with the final and the big one. The final one, which is the big one. All right, so for those of you who have been following me for a while, you will have noticed that I recently changed my thumbnail for my channel. It used to be a princess, like a fairy, a pink fairy. I did that diamond painting as one of my very first diamond paintings, and it was a rhinestone. And that's the only one that I'd ever done of that image. And I actually considered this one as well. This is what this one looks like. This is the image. This is the same thing I used to have as my thumbnail. So here's what it looks like. And I'm glad they did it in this size, because that's one thing about this image. There is quite a bit of detail that I did not want to lose in purchasing just like a 40 by 50, and that's the size I generally try to order, is 40 by 50, because I know I can finish a 40 by 50. I mean, sorry, 30 by 40. The bigger ones like 40 by 50, it takes me a lot longer. I tend to lose interest at about the 30 by 40 point, and so that's why I try not to do them as often. But if it's an image I'm really excited to do, I will keep going and finish. So it did come on the foam roller. I already pulled that out. This is rolled rather tightly too, so I'm praying there are no damages, because this image actually means a lot to me. And thankfully it's in one piece. You would think that after how hard you saw how hard it was for me to pull that back, that I would be wanting the several pieces. But no, I would prefer one piece, because when you get it into multiple pieces, you get the chance of them overlapping, like I had in my May box. If you didn't watch it or forgot, I have it linked up in the I linked it a while ago, but it's been up there for you to go check out my playlist, and they're listed by the month of which box they are. Well, I have it in the title, which box I'm unboxing, like if it was May's box, etc. Now this ripped. It looks to me like the blade that they're using to cut it, or whatever they're doing, is maybe dull, because it's really jagged on the edges, I'm noticing. And when it's jagged like that, it's easier to rip. So I'm taking it really slow this time, because it's kind of stuck to the paper itself on the edge. So doing it like this, I hopefully will keep from ripping it again, because I already ripped it there. And no bubbles so far. Maybe I'll fast forward this part, because it's taking me so long just to take the cover off. Okay, there's the part where I ripped it. Let's see. Okay, got it to join. So I'll pull this down halfway, and then I will flip it around and pull it off from the bottom. Oh my gosh, this is going to look so good. I actually had someone send me a message wanting to know where to find this image. And I found it somewhere else and gave them the link to that. And I just never purchased it for myself. I'm really actually glad it was sent this month. I kind of had a feeling I knew which ones were going to be coming, since I've had this same category for almost the entire time, for like, 8 boxes now. So I've gotten a lot of fairy and dragons, and like I said, they're probably going to run out before I can't stop my service, because I am actually really impressed with this box. And this canvas, this half of it, I should say, is perfect. It is absolutely beautiful. And that is going to turn out just, oh, super, super pretty. And, you know, I can add some ABs in there to kind of like make the wings shimmer or something. I don't mess with, you know, adding sparklers and stuff to my diamond paintings very often, because I just don't think about it. So this one only has 21 colors, and most of them are pink. We'll look at those here in just a second. Let me cover this up and open it from the bottom, and we can get a look at it there and get that uncurled and make sure there is no issues. Okay, there's our inventory sheet. It was stuck because this has a little overage on the adhesive too. There we go. See, when you're doing this, you want to keep your arm down over this so it doesn't curl back up on you. And then you peel back your corner. Start at the corner. And yeah, this did the same thing the last one did, but there's no bubbles so far. I'm going to just kind of press it down here to make sure that it's actually down. See, look at that. You can see the glue coming off. It's because it's stuck to the edge of the, where it looks like it was a jagged cut. I just think this machine needs to sharpen its blade. I don't know if they're all done on the same machine. I couldn't imagine. Imagine they've got several machines going. Pretty big company. Alright, there we go. See, this one's easier to pull back than that second one was. That one was a bear. I don't know what was going on. There we go. Yeah, this one's much easier. But I do like how thick these covers are. And I know a lot of people will say that it's true. It's just something I've heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, that the thicker the cover, the better the adhesive. I don't know where I would actually find out if that's a true fact or not, but this is pretty darn thick. And I imagine that only goes for double-sided adhesive, because with poured glue, you can put any cover you want on it. It's not going to determine what type of glue is underneath. So this is perfect. Oh my gosh, I am so pleased. My July and this box, so my April and May 50 by 40 by 50 came out great. Look at this, drill filled. I am just impressed. Those symbols are nice and clear, easy to read. They're not blurry. And as far as I could tell, they have not put any symbols in there that look alike. These look like almost identical to the ones that were in the last kit, because they have about the same amount of colors. So wow, I am super happy to have gotten this diamond painting. And that is the final one to look at. And I'm just going to show you the drills, you know, the bag of drills, because it's basically pink, a little bit of purple, some browns. Not many colors in this one, so they're in weighed bags. They go by weight, so so much less plastic to have to waste when they put them in baggies like this. I really do not like the ones where they put 200, about 200 in a bag, and you have to open like 90 of them when you get something like this where there's the majority of the color is one color. So, and it seems like there's not as much, like maybe there's not enough drills because of the fact that they're already in bags, but that's why, because you don't have that big bag of plastic that you just end up throwing away anyway. These bags, I'll probably keep them in and put them into, this is how I've been doing it lately, using my towers of drill tray towers and pouring each color in a different tray, marking the tray, and then having them all out and then refilling them from these bags. Uses way less waste, way less plastic, and it works really well for me. So I know that a lot of people, I asked your opinion on my May video, what you thought I should do, and you gave me your opinion, and I appreciate everybody, each and every one of you's opinion. I do. That just doesn't mean that that's what I'm going to do. A lot of people suggested that I stop ordering it. They don't see how it's a waste of money. But to me, it's not a waste of money if I can show everybody what to expect. So, because that's what this channel is to me, is something to inform, a place to inform everyone else that may not be able to take the risk of purchasing a subscription or buying from a company that is rather expensive or something to that effect. I like to be able to do that for you so that you will know and possibly save you problems or money spent that you can't get back when you are unsatisfied because of something I've shown or something that you weren't able to see, me being able to show you. I like to be able to help that way. So I will continue. I said that I was going to wait until after my August box, but I've already subscribed to August, and that's fine. But as far as I can see, these changes that they've made are for the positive in my eyes, because these are things that I've wanted to see. I could not stand the covers with the strips. Those were a pain to me, and it opened up too many problems, which, if you had seen my video in my July video, you would have seen the biggest issue that could happen with having the strips. So I'm glad they changed the brand that they use on here. They've changed the canvas is completely different. I mean, I can tell just by how it looks that, the printing is different, the format is different. They're using better printing machines or something, because you can actually see the picture, you can see the symbols and everything on the inventory sheet, which, most companies, they don't give you an inventory sheet. So I'm super happy that they are continuing to use the inventory sheets and that they are legible. And I do appreciate how they put the color separate from the symbol, so it's actually easy to read no matter what. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, what these symbols are, because they are not on top of a color that you cannot see. So, and they also do have the DMC codes. As far as the other items that came in the box, I am happy with them. I don't, you may not or may not like having to get keychains every month or whatnot, but I don't give them every month. Let me just go over this sheet to make sure everything came, because it says here, to help children keep their spare change from getting lost with their very own puppy wallet. We got that. Birds represent so many things. New life, season change, and the beauty of life. Enjoy your sparkling key rings. And protect and safety store your special memories in your own diamond painting photo album. And your wall clock. So I did get everything. And, while I was doing other stuff between opening these packages, and when I did that, I've actually gotten some of my clock finished. Here, let's see if I can pull it back a little bit and you can see it better. Because I had to take a break before I could undo these paintings because I had an appointment. But you can see I've already placed the special shapes. And I'm working on I'm working on the green right now. So yeah, I mean, if I wasn't excited about something or didn't like it, I wouldn't be already working on it. So yeah, I can say that I am pleasantly pleased, especially compared to the last, let's see, it was the May box that really disappointed me, and I'm glad I gave it another chance to improve, because once I got July's box and saw the improvements, I was hoping they would be permanent. And the fact that that's what's weird is that April came with the same changes that were in my July box, but they weren't in May. So one way or the other, I'm happy that they've been made. I'm happy. I really do like this box. So I will link down below where you can go to subscribe if you want to. They have different packages. They have it where you can get diamond paintings only. You know, it's up to you. You know, it's some people were saying it's hit or miss. But after getting that really long letter from Whim and understanding their company a little bit more, they do have a money-back guarantee. If you are not happy with something, you know, they will fix it for you. That just gave me more insight into them and how much pride that they have in their company. I don't know who he was as far as his position in the company, but he seemed to be someone who cared a lot about this company. So it meant a lot to me that they did respond to me. And I mean, they answered every single one of my issues. They responded to them. And so yeah, I will happily continue the box as long as things continue to change or stay, you know, the good things stay the way they are, and the issues that there may still be are addressed and improved on. You know, I'm happy to keep showing you guys what it's like receiving one of these boxes. So this video has gone on a very long time, so I am going to let you guys go. If you appreciated what I had to show you here, if you liked my video, please give me a thumbs up. I do look forward to seeing those, and give me your comments down below. Let me know what you think, and I don't mind hearing your opinion. I just want to let you know I may not agree with you, but I'm not going to argue about anything with anyone because that's just not who I am. But I do like to hear other people's opinions, good or bad. I just like them to come across with respect and not rude. That's all I ask. So let me know down below what you thought of this box, what you think of the subscription box, and what you think about what I told you about the company and what they did for me. So comment section is down below. And on your way, if you haven't subscribed, I'd really like for you to hit that subscribe button and then hit the bell if you want to be notified when I post new videos or go live. So I look forward to seeing you guys in my next video. Have fun diamond painting, and don't forget, sparkle wherever you go and whatever you do. Take care, everyone. Bye.